Why does the U.S. need a general strike? Okay, girl, let me sit down. I'm glad you asked. If you worked out that the red and blue political parties of the U.S. empire are both manufactured by billionaires and by design do not represent us, but instead corporations, with both parties owned and operated by special interest lobby groups who legislate laws on behalf of said corporations, with both parties touting presidential candidates bound to long-standing political and bureaucratic incentives to imperialism, with both parties operating under systemic imperatives to capitalism that will never have the best interest of working-class citizens? Welcome. We've been waiting for you. And get in, loser, we're organizing for a general strike. I'm not the first to say it, but the power is with the people. Thing is, we don't unlock our power without a class struggle union. Our revolutionaries weren't assassinated or sentenced to decades in prison solely because they sought to radicalize their communities. They worked to form alliances with other communities. Their ideologies of unity, class consciousness, and collective liberation were deemed most dangerous. So we can get marching, writing, voting, petitioning, screaming, educating, volunteering, and disrupting all the way to corporate headquarters. But as someone who's been out in these streets since the early 1990s, I can assure you that our demands for climate justice, better public health, safety, education, and livable wages will not be met until we learn to speak the only language understood by ruling class capitalists, the disruption of capital. A general strike will be the first essential step toward real change and making demands. Some of the greatest events in our progressive movement histories have come from labor strikes because we know that a change in the material conditions of our societies is imperative before social change can occur. But it'll be a lot of work, involve a lot of cooperation and practice to get us ready. It'll be vital to have practiced community fuel networks like mutual aid, community gardens, skill sharing workshops, and cooperative businesses that can become more structured and reliable protections. Whether you're enraged by the corporate duopoly stealing our resources and wages for genocide, or you've been inspired by the words of Fred Hampton, Karl Marx, Queen Latifah, just remember that we need unity. So get inspired and let's make this happen.